How do you do? I'm very happy to have this personal visit with you. Won't you be seated, please?
Thank God I ain't got to sell dope no more. The moment I was wishing and hoping for. Feel like a professional boxer, how I know the ropes. Coming from the column at the bottom of the totem pole. I made it out the dirt hole I'm supposed to grow. Got so many problems, trying my hardest not to overload. Hanging in here like I'm on a hanger, I'm not gonna fold. Falling like the final foe, grinding till I'm comatose. Mr. Trip considered armed and dangerous, do not approach. Say I'm off my rocker just a tad bit. Still missing my brother, still adjusting to his absence. And I keep the metal on my waist, I got a bad hip. Money talk for me, now I got no need for an ad-lib. You ain't never gotta like me or what I stand for. Either way, I'm still gonna win, I'ma make damn sure. Proud of myself, I got no aim of pleasing no one else. I about to put you 6 feet underneath you ever overstep. I'm giving this everything I got, ain't no more holding back. To tell the truth, my life ain't been the same since I sold the sack. It only takes a slither of cheese to expose a rat. For every bridge I burn, I make my peace before I pour the gas. Ain't a living soul can keep me from where I'm headed. Get beheaded if I feel like you niggas getting big-headed. I'm with it. Sweet 16 and I'm still not finished. Cause Weezy said the sky was the limit. My nigga, let's get it.
You know, the earlier you get up, the more time you got for yourself. That's why I try to get up early. You don't try it, I do.
Nigga, let's get it.
You don't take out time for yourself, the world will. What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is. What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. And if you don't know what time it is, at least you motherfucking see what time it is, man. That's right, man. Time for another episode of Uncut with your motherfucking man, Big Unc. And if you don't know, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. And I like to just say thank y'all, or thank you for motherfucking checking in on the motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my man, Greg? I sure appreciate you, bro. It's always good to goddamn get that support, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing something you love to do, man. So I just want to say thank you, man, for goddamn tuning in, goddamn checking in. You know what I'm saying? I just got some quick shit that I want to say, you know. So I decided, goddamn, hey, every now and then, you know, I might goddamn do one outside of Monday. So this is what I decided to do, man. And yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? First of all, let me say this, man. Goddamn shout out to Don Tripp, man. You know what I'm saying, man? If anybody, if you ain't heard of him, man, I'm telling you, go check his shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? Go check his shit out, man. I'm telling you that shit. Yo, my man be talking that shit, as you can see, if you be listening to some of the shit I be playing and shit. But yeah, like I said, man, thank you for joining the motherfucking show. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, and this is motherfucking conversation with you, Big Unc, motherfucking cut, man. And the reason it's called Uncut, because I ain't putting nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? This straight drop. You know what I'm saying? This is real as go get. Well, I don't know. You might get something a little realer, depending on where you go to get it at. But you know what I'm saying? But for right now, and for right here, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, and this is Uncut, man. And like I said, man, we're going to get right into this, man, because I know it's Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? And like that, you know what I'm saying? That might mean a lot to some people, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean shit to me. It's just another motherfucking day that I get a chance to motherfucking do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to play with it. And I advise y'all not to play with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause we too young to be, I mean, we too old to be out this motherfucker bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn taking chances, don't bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with what we trying to do with our motherfucking lives, man. You know what I'm saying? We should have been doing that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying, when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? When we ain't give a fuck about taking them chances, you know what I'm saying? When you young, you know what I'm saying? You do any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't give a fuck cause you feel like shit, man. I'm young, I got time. So sometimes you fucked up, but man, the older you get, man, the less time you got to be out here bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so I advise y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't just look at this as being Friday as if this is some kind of motherfucking situation where you get a chance to motherfucking goddamn go off and bullshit this weekend. And you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, shit, Just the shit that you say you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something with your life, then I advise you to get up every day, man, and do something with that motherfucker. You know, because I had a friend hit me up this morning talking about, yo, man, it's Friday. Excited in a motherfucker. Excited in a motherfucker, man, it's Friday. I was like, oh, okay. I like, shit, what's up? What you got going on? He was like, nothing. It's just Friday. Shit, it's the weekend. I was like, what? Like, motherfucker, you more excited? Man, I'm telling you, man. And that's why I tell people, man, you can't just be excited for no motherfucking reason. So what is Friday? So what is Friday? You think your dreams, you think your bills, you think the things you going through, give a fuck about it being Friday? Hell no. Matter of fact, it don't even know it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I tell people, man, like, yo, man, like, yo, you know, you're going to be excited, man. Be excited because you planning on doing something today with your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's going to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning your closet, rearranging your mmotherfucking house. Do something productive. Don't just be excited that you get a chance to get up and motherfucking bullshit your life away. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all, shit, y'all ain't special. Shit, the same chances y'all get, the same chance a homeless person getting right now. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I tell you, man, like, hey, for real, man, life too serious, man, especially the older you get. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, man, the more serious shit get. Because like I told y'all before, man, shit, man, look, man, the older you get in this world, man, the less useful you become to motherfuckers in this world. So that's why it's up to you to make sure you getting up every day, man, and you got them conditioning yourself, not just your body, but your motherfucking mind. Don't just be getting up talking about I'm finna run to the gym with that weak ass motherfucking mind of yours. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying you or anybody that's watching it. I'm just speaking just in general. You know, the same way you be talking about conditioning your mind, your body, you got to condition your mind too. But like I was telling my guy earlier this morning, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to get up early to get that kind of time you want for yourself. You can't be waking up around motherfucker around this time, talk about, yo, let me hurry up and motherfucker do what I need to do. What the fuck you gonna do for yourself in 30 minutes? But then you gonna go out here into this world and give them 8, 9, 10 hours of your motherfucking life and your energy. Just so you can come back home exhausted and then say you ain't got time for yourself. Well, if you had woke up earlier this motherfucking morning and used some of that time that you had, you could motherfucking benefit from it. That's why I tell motherfuckers, everybody don't get 24 hours. Shit, some motherfuckers sleep them bitches away. Some motherfuckers sleep 6, 7, 8, 9 of 8 hours away. So actually, they ain't even getting there. Then they get up and they got to go to work, deal with their children and all that shit right there. So that's why I tell you, man, you can't be getting up this motherfucker, man, taking your life for granted. You know what I'm saying? I advise you not to take nobody's life for granted, but don't take your life for granted. Don't just look at this motherfucker, oh, it's Friday, and you know, you get a chance to relax. Relax for what? You ain't did shit to relax. I ain't did shit to relax. I still got to get up every day. Even after I do this motherfucking show, I still got to go handle my business. See, I ain't gonna make no excuses about, oh, well, you know, I had to do the show this morning, so that's why I couldn't goddamn go do what I needed to do. I should have thought about that shit before I started to do the show. Because that's when you have to set your priorities in order. That's when you have to make sure that you're getting up and you're doing exactly what you need to do, what you intended to do. Not what you wanted to do. Because what you want to do might be want to just sit there, lay back, watch TV all motherfucking day because it's Friday. But like I said, your bills don't give a fuck that it's Friday. Them dreams and your ideas about what you want to do with your life don't give a fuck about it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell my call me talking about, oh man, it's Friday. He ain't got shit he got planned for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, you know what I'm saying? You hear people, they be like, you know, when you was young and shit, and your family used to take you, be like, yeah, we're gonna go to Disney World. You used to get excited as a motherfucker, man. And the reason you used to get excited was because you probably didn't know if you was gonna go back again. So you wanted to do as much as you could while you was at Disney World that day. Well, guess what then? Act like the day you going to Disney World. Act like your life today is Disney World. And you don't know if you're going to get another chance to come back to Disney World. Like you don't know if you're going to get another chance to wake up tomorrow, to be able to do some of the things you said you was going to do tomorrow. So do them motherfuckers today. Be so excited about today that you ain't even worried about tomorrow. Because everything that you do in the day should be preparing you for tomorrow. I just said, you know how like if you worked at a restaurant before, if you worked the last shift, they usually had you preparing and prepping the food for the next day. Not that you had to come in and work, but somebody else had to. And when they got there, they didn't need to not be there and have it. So that's what you prep for. And that's what you doing today for. Today, you should be doing whatever you need to be doing to prepare you for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing today. You should be goddamn preparing today to do nothing all motherfucking week. What? And then you wake up Monday frustrated and mad because you chose not to do nothing with your motherfucking life. And now you out here complaining about the price of motherfucking groceries. Like I told y'all, I ain't saying eggs ain't too high. I'm just saying that ain't the reason I can't afford to buy them bitches. You know what I'm saying? The reason you can't afford to buy eggs because they too high is because you ain't been doing what you need to be doing in your life to be able to motherfucking be able to, man. Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. I told y'all, man, you know, it's Friday. I'm excited about it, man, because the day I get to do something with this motherfucker, man, I get a chance to continue doing what I was doing yesterday, today. You know what I'm saying? That's what the day is about, man. And that's why I say, man, don't be sitting around this motherfucker, man, just excited because today is Friday. So what? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about the day being Friday? If you ain't got nothing you finna do with it, but just sit around and lay around and bullshit, call me. You know what I'm saying? Like for what? Calling up people. Oh yeah, you ain't called all year, all week long. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't got nothing to do with what you want to do with your life except go out and party and have a good time. Let's go drink. Let's go bullshit. But what about people that you got in your life to sit around and conduct business with? See, that's why I tell people, motherfuckers be like, they like life is that serious, man. Life is that serious. I don't know what the fuck you, I don't know what the fuck, like I said, when you might have been younger, no, it might not been that serious to you. But the older you get, man, the more serious this shit should get to you because it's gonna get serious, man, I'm telling you. Because like I said, man, the older you get, the less useful you become to the world. So a motherfucker don't give a fuck about no old nigga out here fucked up, you know what I'm saying, hoeing bullshit, who get, I'm telling you. That's why they don't do it, I'm telling you, man. I was just looking at some shit today, man. About the homeless people. It was a homeless dude in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all know about this. It was a homeless dude in Atlanta. And they was getting ready to clean the motherfucking streets of Atlanta, right? And instead of going down the street and telling the homeless people, we about to come and bulldoze this area, they just did the job. They just did the job and ended up killing a homeless dude. But you would be like, man, goddamn, man, but that's life, man. And I told you, man, people, hey man, good people lie too, and good people steal too, and good people do fucked up shit. So I just tell y'all, man, like for real, like the day, man, take advantage of this motherfucking day. Don't just be waking up talking about, oh yeah, it's, man, who gives a fuck if you ain't doing nothing productive with this motherfucker? And let me share another thing with you too, man. Them days, you know what I'm saying, like, man, like I said, when you young, yo, I advise you like to get ahead of this shit and get to your business. But when you young, I know you think like, man, I got time to do whatever I fucking want to do. But the thing you don't understand is that you ain't got control of time and you ain't got control of everything that's going to happen to you within that time. The only thing you got control over, like my old ass, is what I say and what I do. Because I know that's the only thing that's going to determine whether or not I be successful today. Because see, that's all that matter. Today is all that really motherfucking matter. Yeah, I got dreams and I got ideas about what I want to do tomorrow or what I want to do with the rest of my motherfucking life. But for real, only thing I'm focusing on is today. I'm not goddamn getting caught up in none of that other shit that ain't got nothing to do with me and why I'm where I'm at and why it may not be where I'm going to be at in my life. I'm focusing on me because I know at the end of the day, it's about what I do and what I say that's going to determine on whether I be where I say I want to be at in my life later on in my life. But if all I do, man, is get caught up, man, with what's going on out there in that world, man, who ain't doing what for who, man, I'll be fucked up. I'll be fucked up. And not only that, man, I won't have none of the shit that I'm supposed to have. Because no matter what I don't do, or no matter what what you don't do, life gonna keep lifing. Life gonna keep lifing. I tell people all the time, man, it's just some shit, man, that's gonna happen whether you got your shit together or not. Whether you got your shit together or not, it's some shit that's gonna happen in your life, man. It don't even matter where you at in your life. It's gonna happen. I just come to figure, man, that if you always where you need to be at in your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, when things happen in this world, man, it don't affect you it don't affect you that bad. It don't affect you that bad. Now, some shit gonna affect you mentally. Some shit might affect you spiritually and physically. But man, if you got your shit together, shouldn't nothing affect you financially. If you out here really doing everything you need to be doing, man, shouldn't nothing affect you financially. Now, where you might have to stop buying and spending as much as you used to, yeah, because certain times, you know what I'm saying, calls for that type of shit. It's times in my life, man, that I stopped doing shit. Like right now, man, I don't be out here kicking it and hanging out and doing all that kind of bullshit, man, because I know right now in my life, it's some things that I need to be focusing on and be paying attention to make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing. So financially, I'm always where I need to be at in my life, man. That's why, man, and this is like I tell y'all, that's why I don't fuck with everybody, man. That's why I don't fuck with everybody, man. And it's been a lot of people, lately that I used to fuck with that I don't fuck with now. Not because they did nothing wrong to me. It's just that I done found out, man, and I figured out, man, that companionship is motherfucking important, man. Companionship is so motherfucking important. Not just the companionship you may have with that man or that woman or your children. I'm talking about companionship when it comes to people in general. Because when you young, you'll run around with anybody. You be out here hanging with anybody, man. Motherfuckers ain't really on the same time you on. They just be in the same places you be at, man, and they cool. And so y'all just hang out. Y'all ain't got nothing really in common other than y'all might be from the same place or y'all from the same, just type, but ain't got nothing really in common. And then you end up, man, you be fucking with these people and hanging with these people and don't never benefit. They don't never benefit from fucking with you. Y'all don't never accomplish no real goals together. You know what I'm saying? The only thing y'all always do is hang out, talk about people. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And like I said, when you young, you can do that shit. You can meet people in the club and hang out with them for 5, 6, 7 years. When you old, man, you can't be out here meeting nobody in no goddamn club. You can't be out here meet nobody in no motherfucker just out here bullshit. Man, you got to meet people where you want to meet people at. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if you want to be around, if you want to have certain type of people in your life, then you're going to have to go meet them type of people where they be at. Because those type of people, I ain't saying they ain't hanging out, they don't go to clubs and they don't do stuff like that. I'm just saying when they go to them type of places, they ain't trying to do no business. They ain't even in the mind frame of doing no shit like that. So the chances you really just bumping into a motherfucker or getting to know people that's gonna goddamn help you and encourage you to do what you want to do out there in that world like that really ain't gonna happen. See, you got to goddamn, I told my son this the other day. See, you got to stop walking with the people you walking with and go running on your own so you can start running with the people you want to start running with. See, that's how this shit work, man. If all you do is walk and talk to the people you walking and talking with, that's all y'all gonna ever do. So you might be saying, hey, man, let's go do this and let's go do that. And they may be saying, yeah, man, right now I need to do this and I need to do that. And so because of that, you will just keep walking and waiting for these motherfuckers. Well, I tell you, sometimes you just got to get out here in this world and go running. You got to get out here and go start doing the things that you say you really want to be doing in your life. And then eventually what's going to happen, you're going to start meeting people that's already out there doing that kind of shit. That already got the information that you be asking people who don't got the information for. But you got to get out here. You got to start going places where people run at. You got to start going places where people motherfucker talking about the type of shit that you talking about. That's what you have. You can't just be goddamn meeting people. Just man, them days. Oh, you should have did that shit when you was young. You should when you was young. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that may be okay when you young and you ain't got no real responsibilities. But when you got real responsibilities, what the fuck you out here just hanging and bumping in and kicking it with any motherfucking body? Like all my real friends I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Well, when I say this? Most of my friends that I grew up with, I didn't grow with. Meaning when we was kids, we grew up together as kids. But when I started to make changes and start growing in my own life, man, as an adult, I didn't do that with those people. Some of them people had already did it before me. You know what I'm saying? But most of the people, they ain't grow when I was growing. They ain't grow when I was growing. That's why I don't try to take people that haven't grown where I'm at. Because I know they ain't conditioned to go where I'm trying to go with my life or where I'm going with my life. They ain't conditioned to do that shit. And you will be trying to goddamn condition people while you on your journey. Man, you just got to get the way you need to get to. And if they really want to do what they need to do in their life, they'll get there too. But you can't put that kind of shit on you. Because like I told you, man, life too serious to be bullshitting, man. Life too serious to be out here bullshitting. So yeah, man, companionship is important, man. Start asking yourself, man, like, do the people that you be with and fuck with, do they really support you? Do they really be out here supporting you like they really should be supporting you for like the freeway? I'm like, when you out here doing what you say you love to do they got them post your shit? Do they repost your shit? Something as simple as that, man. See, some people say, oh, that ain't that serious. Oh, yes, the fuck it is. See, I used to didn't think it was that serious. I used to didn't think it was that serious, man. But if you fucking with me and you say you want to be a part of my journey and you say, goddamn, you want me to support you the way, man, goddamn it is that serious. And I'm going to take it that serious, man. Because see, I ain't got time to be bullshitting. And neither do you. You should know who you really fucking with and who really fucking with you. You should be out here goddamn having to guess and assume, is this probably really not? And like I said, that don't make them bad people, just like it don't make me bad. Now, they may think something in that, because a lot of times people want you to give them a reason for why you not coming around like you used to. But you don't have to all the times. Especially when you know the reason that you're not doing that is because you're trying to get your shit together. See, you're not doing it from a vindictive place or that you think you better than somebody else. You're doing that because you're saying, you know what, right now, man, if I want to really do what I need to do, I can't keep hanging out with y'all right now. Because right now, this is all y'all want to do. And that may be okay for them. But is it okay for you? Is it okay for you to spend 10, 15 years dealing with people, fucking with people, just to wake up one day, man, and not even fuck with them at all, man, for no reason? For no reason, man. And so that's why I tell you, man, don't be out here bullshitting, man. Life too serious for that shit, man. And when people tell you, man, life ain't too serious, man, hey, man, I'm telling you, man, they tripping. They tripping. Now, I'm going to tell you what ain't that serious. What's going on out in that world. It ain't really that serious, man. It's only serious to the people it need to be really serious to. But if it don't need to be really serious to you, man, you need to stop acting that way. Because you got too much you need to be doing in your motherfucking life to be convinced you could try to do something about what's going on in somebody else's. Because like I told y'all, man, the only thing you could do is change the motherfucking circumstances. You can't change nobody's life. So if that's what you woke up this morning thinking you gonna do this weekend is take time out of your motherfucking life because you think you finna go out here and change somebody else's life, you better pump your brakes. The only thing you can change is a motherfucking circumstances. And if you ain't got enough money to do that, I suggest you not go out there in that world and do nothing else unless you're trying to get your shit together. Because that's all you can do for people in that world. You can't do nothing for nobody that needs something. You know what I'm saying? Because what they really need, you can't give them. They have to get that on their own. And that's belief. They have to believe in themselves. They have to love themselves. Now, can you share information with them that can help them change their mindset? Yes, you can. But if they ain't ready to set their mind, then it ain't going to do nothing for them. That's why I tell people all the time, man, you have to be ready to receive the information that I be talking about, man. Because if you ain't ready to receive it, you ain't going to get it. That's just like a lot of shit that I be talking to y'all about. Man, I been knew this shit. When I was out there fucking up, I knew better. It was just that I wasn't ready to receive that type of shit, man. Because at that point in my life, it wasn't no use for me. Because I was out there in that world. And when the way I was living out there in that world, man, it wasn't about nobody but me. It was about being accountable. It wasn't about being accountable. It was about, man, making sure I had what I had. Fuck the rest. But see, you can't live like that. Because like I said, man, it's only two things you got to do every day you get up in this world. You got to get up to make sure you got your shit together, and you got to treat people right. You see what I'm saying? And see, that was my problem. I just didn't treat people right, man. I just didn't treat people right. And then on top of that, I was out here in this world bullshitting. So wasn't nobody finna come goddamn, you know what I'm saying? None of that. It wasn't until I changed the way I choose to make my choices that I was able to change the way that I choose to live my life. And that's what I'm telling y'all, man. And that's why I'm telling y'all, man, life is serious, man. Today is serious, man. Today is serious. Because guess what? Today ain't nothing but a motherfucking chance, man. That's all today is. Today just a chance you have been given, like everybody else, to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But remember, you ain't got control over everything, man. So guess what? You can be out here doing everything that you want to do, and it can end the day still for you. It's some people that went to bed last night, man. Had them did everything they needed to do yesterday to get up today and do what they thought they was going to do today, and they ain't wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened just like that. You ain't got to die from no illness. You ain't got to die from a gunshot or a knife stab. You can just die. You can just die. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious life is, man. That you can just die for no reason. For no reason. You can just die. I can just die. So how in the fuck do you get up every day and figure you shouldn't be goddamn trying to do as much as you can do with your life without hurting people? See, people, that's all I come to talk about, man. I ain't got time to be sitting on this motherfucker talking about what nobody doing out there in that world. Oh, 50 Cent and Big. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I ain't got time to be talking about the price of shit. You already know that. And if you don't know that, when you go out in that world, you're going to find out. But that ain't what I'm here for, man. I just want y'all to know, man, no matter what I talk about, man, y'all so great that y'all can get through it, though. No matter what you're going through right now, man. No matter what you're going through, you can get through this shit. You just got to believe in yourself. And you got to stop thinking that life ain't that serious, that you could just keep bullshit and putting shit off like that. And you got to stop thinking that life ain't that serious, that you could just get out here and hang with people and pick people and deal with people that ain't got nothing to do with what you're trying to do with your life, or even what they trying to do with their life. Because see, sometimes people ain't trying to do shit, man. And they'll tell you that. You will call them and ask them, what you doing? And they'll say, I ain't doing nothing. And you will laugh. And you be like, what you people out here doing? Well, that's it. Because that's what for real, they ain't doing nothing. When people tell you something, believe them. Believe when people tell you what they telling you, man. That's why life is serious, man. Life is serious. Yeah, today Friday. But shit, today could be your last motherfucking day, just like it could be mine. So I'm telling you, man, understand that. All the choices you make in your life, man, need to be choices that's going to help you be better in your life. All the people that you decide to bring into your life should be people that's going to encourage you and got them inspire you to be better in your life by the way they live their life. How could somebody that get up every day and bullshit and then get excited about the day being Friday inspire you? You know what I'm saying? How can going out and seeing people spend money on bottles that you know cost $40 in a liquor store inspire you? And listen, like I told y'all, I used to be out there. I used to do that shit. I used to do that shit, man. I used to be at the club, man. People know, man, bottles, what? But just like spinning wheels on a car, man. Shit. Can't nobody see that but you. I mean, you can't see that. They just do. You know the wheels that spin? We're paying $5,000, $6,000 for them wheels that spin. They couldn't see them. Only the people on the side of the road can see them. That's who you trying to impress, people on the side of the road. When you go out to these clubs and shit, you buying all these bottles, you trying to impress somebody on the side of the road? Think about this shit, man. That's how serious this shit is, man. Especially when you get older. When you get older, man, how the fuck you think, what? And you got kids, and your kids growing up in front of you. How the fuck you think life ain't serious? It is, man. It is, man. And so I encourage y'all, man, to think about that, man. Think about that all day long. When you sitting around here, man, bullshitting just because today Friday. Or think about that tomorrow. When you laying in the bed 2 or 3 hours, 10 hours, going to bed and then laying in the bed because you say you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. Why you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow? Why you ain't? So what the fuck? If I know why you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, because you ain't got nothing to do today. That's why you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. See, you should always have something to do, man. You should always have something to do. You should always be prepared to get up to do something other than something for somebody else, man. I told y'all I get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Me and my wife might not get out the bed till like 4:30 because, you know, man, you know, wake up, man, you be like, damn, you know, that first mind be like, man. But then I get up. That's what that second alarm. You get that 4 o'clock ring, and then when I'm laying there, I get that 4:15 ring again to let me know that I get the fuck up. And that's what I do, man. See, I figured out a way to get time for myself. And I figured out the best time for myself is when other people that need my services are asleep. So I get up at like 4 o'clock, man, because most people that's going to need my services, they ain't finna call me till about around 9, 10. They might have left an invoice or something. Somebody might have left me something in my email or something like that. But shit, I can get to that right there once I finish giving time to myself. So that's why I get up at like 4 o'clock. And me and my wife go to the gym, man, and then get back here about around 5:30. You know what I'm saying? 5:30. Then we go in, then we come in here, man, and then we motherfucking talk. Goddamn, might drink some tea. Watch and see what's going on out in that world. Not because we give a fuck about what's going on out in that world, but because we just want to be informed. We want to know what we have to got to prepare ourselves for. You know what I'm saying? Along with everything else we're preparing our life for. See, I ain't just saying just focus on what you got going on. No, I'm just saying don't get yourself to be influenced by the shit that's going on out in that world because today Friday. Man, just add up all them hours that you waste throughout the year. Just say 8 hours. Just say 8 hours just say 16 hours every weekend. You don't do shit. That's 8 hours every Saturday for 8 hours. You don't do shit. Sunday for 8 hours. You don't do shit. That's 16 motherfucking hours. Not counting the hours that you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's 24 motherfucking hours that you ain't doing shit. But yet you get up on Monday complaining about the shit that's going on in the world. Man, please. Stop it. Stop it, man. Like I said, man, I ain't here to motherfucking bullshit y'all. I'm just here to goddamn, let y'all know, man, keep the real shit, man. Because ain't nobody coming to save you, man. You can sit around here bullshitting, playing with it, conducting business as usual, hanging out with motherfuckers as usual, and all that kind of shit. But when the time comes and you have to pay the piper and you ain't got the money, he's still gonna blow that horn, meaning the bills still gonna come. Meaning them people that was gonna argue with you on that day still gonna argue with you on that day. That tire still gonna go out. Them brakes still gonna squeak. All this shit that you ain't planned for still gonna happen. Because guess what? It was gonna happen whether or not you had your shit together or not. Because like I said, it's just some things in life you ain't got no control over. And a lot of times, it's the most of the shit that happen in life. But guess what? You got control over what you say and what you do. And that's all that matters. And that's on life. So like I said, man, I just want to say thank y'all, man. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc. Hey, who gives a fuck about the day being Friday? When somebody today say, hey, man, it's Friday, say, so what? Ask them what they got. Ask them what they got planned. Ask them what they going to do. Ask them what they, you know what I'm saying? Because what they tell you is what they know. And that's all I'm saying, man. So once again, I just want to say thank y'all, man. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc. This is motherfucking Uncut. You can catch me every motherfucking Monday between 6:30 and 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Standard Time. I do this shit because I love to do it. And I do this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know, man, like, thank y'all for goddamn supporting your man. Thank y'all for goddamn checking in, rocking with me, you know what I'm saying, listening to the type of shit I talk about, man, because like I said, I ain't talking about shit, man. Nothing but shit that matter. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about. Because guess what? I'm talking about life. But the life I'm talking about is your life and my life. So until next time, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Up, man. Like I said, man, y'all stay positive. Y'all stay motivated. Let me start out. Y'all stay positive. Because I told y'all, man, that's really why I come back on do it. Because I'm trying to get my shit together, man. Trying to learn how to perfect, how to talk and communicate, you know what I'm saying? And get this shit out here, man, and not be rambling. I'm becoming a better listener. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I love to do, man. So, just bear with me, man. Because like I said, man, shit, this shit for free. And since it's for free, man, this on me. So once again, man, y'all stay positive, y'all stay motivated, and y'all stay inspired to changing y'all own motherfucking life. Because that's the only way it's going to change anyway. So until next time, or until Monday, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc. This is Uncut, and that's a wrap. Peace.
Yeah. Don't nobody won't help him. Somebody that gon' tell everybody they help him. If you don't wanna see your dog eat unless you get a piece, you selfish. I was in the store, young lady walked up, hey Starlito, can I get a selfie? Then the young nigga asked me how I feel to be rich, said it feel a long way from being wealthy. I know my job ain't done, my mission ain't finished. I take it to the bank, I don't get my feelings. Eyes wide shut, cause the money don't sleep. If it's out there for me, then I'm finna go get it. They ain't wanna leave the door open for us. I snuck right into my Trojan horse. Made more dough than I was hoping for. Then I blew it like I never been broke before. Fuck you respect, I never had shit. Nigga wasn't prepared to go from rags to rich. Everybody waiting for a nigga to fail. If you fall off, you'll never hit the last of it. A broke nigga always got something to say. Broke niggas always got all the advice. Broke ass nigga just running the place. He been in the same spot all his life. Them niggas never step foot in the game. You let them tell it, they know every play. Them be the niggas that can't leave they bitch, cause if they leave they bitch, they got nowhere to stay. Don't ever hold on to nothing they tell you. Niggas will tell you you can't just to scare you. Nigga that's jealous will tell you whatever. The last thing he want is to see you do better. That's why I try not to need nobody. That's why I try not to need nobody. Some of the people you meet at the bottom ain't never gonna make a way to lead the bottom. I started cutting off niggas I love. Niggas ain't had no goals. At some point I realized these niggas don't care about their future. They wanna fuck hoes. Niggas wanna kick it all day and smoke dope. All they problems ain't never they fault. Some niggas never gonna make it that far. I know niggas my age that ain't even got cars. That's why I try not to need nobody. That's why I try not to need nobody. Some of the people you meet at the bottom ain't never gonna make a way to lead the bottom. Yeah. Try not to need nobody. Try not to need nobody. Some of the people you meet at the bottom ain't never gonna make a way to lead the bottom. Yeah. Try not to need nobody. Try not to need nobody. Some of the people you see at the bottom, yeah, they gon' always be at the bottom. Yeah. Try not to need nobody. Try not to need nobody. You meet at the bottom, some of them always gonna be at the bottom. Yeah. Try not to need nobody. Try not to need nobody. Some of the people you meet at the bottom, they gon' always be at the bottom.